Wow. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. Hello, good afternoon, and happy weekend to everyone who can see my screen. You're welcome to the final review for the month of December and 2023 as a whole. All right, so what I just want to do quickly is I want to run through what the market has done on gold and GU. And the reason why I'm actually running through gold was because in my last assessment or my last review on gold, I gave a breakdown that we already had a breakout here, and that we should expect a pullback to this zone and then expect the market to fly, which is what has happened so far. But here is something I quickly want to explain, right? So here we had a top part. Let me paint this red. Let me paint this red, right? And here we had a bottom part here, right? Now let me paint this bottom part green, right? And this is what I've been saying from inception, that as far back as 2020, the market has been ranging, which is the market came up here, came down, tapped this bottom a bit, broke to the upside, came down here, gave a W bottom formation, pushed up and tapped here. Then what it did was it came halfway and now it is up here. For me, this is a channel, like a pause channel, because the market is most likely going to continue going upwards, right? And this is my next area of interest right here, 2,400, okay? Now, if you see here, what we had was we had a bullish push to the upside. We've had a range, and now the price is about to break out. So if this breakout happens, what we'll be looking out for would be a retest and then a possible continuation to the upside, right? Now, the retest that I'm looking at on a longer time frame may come to this zone and paint it pink, right? Meaning, if the market should break above this point, next week might be bullish, or we might have a pullback back into the zone. But if next week is bullish and the upper week is bullish, then for the first part of 2024, we may see the price pull back down to this place to close this gap and then do what? Move to the upside. So this is a long-term trade for gold. Now, I'm not giving intraday trade or swing trades because gold can be very choppy. And when I mean choppy, the market can move sporadically 200, 300 pips within a range. And I don't advise traders to take those types of trades, okay? So right now, gold is looking very bullish. We should be looking for a continuation to the upside as long as this range is broken. Once this range is broken, we'll be looking for every opportunity to swing by to 2,430. I'm sure all of you are wondering, 2,430, we are still struggling with 2,070. You're hearing it from here first. I'm telling you, if gold is able to close above this range, right, the market's next area of stop would be around 2,400, which means that gold may be bullish. Now, fundamentally, for gold to be bullish, it simply means that the world is probably in a lot of crisis and people and countries are diverting their investments or their savings into gold. You understand? It's just like now, gold is gold anywhere in the world, right? But there are some places that if you carry the American dollar to, you can't spend it there because they don't recognize or respect the American dollar. Remember, money is anything that is generally acceptable. Gold is generally acceptable all around the world. So there's a possibility that the crisis that the world is facing at the moment may become worse. And if it becomes worse, investors will move their funds from currency and put it into gold. So that may be the fundamental that would encourage this bullish movement. Is that okay? So on the daily, this is what we have right here. I did this roughly around November beginning when the price was here, when the price ran up to this point. And I posted it. I did an analysis on it and I said the price may pull back to this area or come down to this area before moving up. But you can see here, there was a reversal setting here. There's like a morning star. And what happened? The market ran to the upside. Okay, so that's on daily time frame. Now, for now, those that have been following my reviews, I mentioned that I am bullish, right? And because I am bullish, I've been looking for opportunities to buy. This is also applicable on GU. For GU, I've been posting on GU for like 2 weeks now. I haven't posted in a while, I think for the whole of October, November, because I had to sort out some personal issues and focus on what I was trading. But now I'm able to share some information. So I'm just going to go to GU right now. But for this, just expect that probably the price may pull back a bit and still shoot upwards to confirm the break above this level. We want to see the market continue this bullish move so that the market can run up to like maybe 2,140 and then pull back down to the lower part before continuing the upper trend. Is that okay? All right, so that's that for that. I'm going to GU. Now, GU was what I did a review on last week, and I did mention that I was expecting the market to run into this other block, which is absolutely what the price did. Now, I'm going to go to the lower time frame. This was where I gave that call from somewhere around here that I'm expecting the market to run into this area. Now, from this area, we need to watch what the market is doing. Okay. Now, aside from this, the next area of interest is up here, right? And what happened in the last few days? The market gave us an evening star where the market ran to the upside and came down. But on Friday, we had a bullish engulfing candlestick. This bullish engulfing candlestick negates what the market did on Thursday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, which means the bulls are still in control of this market. Now, this was where the bullish move started because the market has been pushing to the downsides, creating lower lows, lower low here. But here, you can see the market did an internal structure, then created a higher high. Now, after this higher high, you can see that the market pulled back to this order block area, right? Retesting this trend line and then pushed forward. So what's happened is the market keeps pushing to the upside. Now we've gotten to an order block area. We want to see what the market will do here. Personally, I would like to see the market break above this level, pull back, and then continue to the upper side. But right now, the market on Monday might still pull back. So two things may happen. Here's what I'm saying. One, the market may break above this level, right? Come and tap an order block the same way it did down here, tap an order block and run to the upside. Or this market may do what? Break this trend line, right? pull back to retest this zone, and then do what? Come down to the side before it either goes up or go down. All right. So this is the view on the daily time frame. And because this is the view on the daily time frame, for now, it will be best to stand on the side to observe what the market is doing. Okay. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Yeah. So I did my review here, right? This was where I first gave my analysis that the price could either pull back and come down here to tap this point to go up, or it could break above, tap it, and go up, which was what it did. Now, last week we were here, and I did mention that since we had a range market here, because we had an ascending triangle, we would expect the market to push into our TP and then from here range, which was what the market did. And immediately the market did that, the market came back into this other block area and then did what? Pushed to the upper side. But it is still within a range. All right. Let me go to a lower time frame because it was on the lower time frame I did this review, right? Now, if we want to look at the market, we have the price respect this zone. Let me make it thick, right? Give it a golden color. All right. So the market is respecting a particular zone, right? Here. And if you notice, if I move this zone above, you can see that the market is technically still ranging. So right now, what we currently have entered is a range zone, right? We have a range zone. The market has pushed up to this side, rained a bit, came down here, rained a bit before moving upwards. So right here, we want to see a reversal setup to push to the downside, right? Now, here's a quick hint. If this market pushes up, as you have seen this range here, and if we want to look at this, this is, let me remove this, let me use a box. Okay, so we have a bit of range somewhere around here as well. So you can see the market pushed up, range, came down, range. There's a possibility that the market could also range somewhere around here. Then from here, we want to see if the market will do what? Break above, right? If it breaks above, we'll wait for a pullback and then we'll continue buying. However, there's a possibility that from here, the market may actually fall down. Then we want to see it break below. If we see that, then we'll wait for a pullback to do what? Sell to the lower side. All right. So for this week, we have to be very cautious. What we had was on, let me see, on Monday, this was Monday, what happened was the market started ranging. Now, this type of ranges happen when liquidity is about to fizzle out of the market, which is what happens towards the end of the year, right? So on Monday, you could see the market range. Then around 2:33, we had a news, it pushed it up. What happened? It rained. Wednesday was ranging. Thursday, we had news, the news pushed it down. We had rain. Then Friday, news did what? Pushed it up. So you can see it's within a proper range right here, right? Now let's count the number of moves within the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's a lot. So once you see that the candles are a lot like this, there's a possibility that the market is going to do what? Reverse. Okay. There's a possibility that the market is going to reverse most of the time, especially when it ranges for a long period of time. This is like an entire week of range. So what we may most likely see on Monday will be the market coming down into the zone, right? Then from here, we'll now want to see what will happen here. Okay. For now, I wouldn't be taking any questions. Or if you have a question, you can send it as a comment on YouTube because I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube, or you could send it to me in a Telegram channel. All right. So for now, what we're looking for is an opportunity to range, right? If it breaks above this level, then we're expecting it to run to this top side around 1.30. But if the market should pull back, then we would like to see, now what you can see here is the market has bounced here once, it has bounced here twice. This is the third time. If the price should break this level, right? Let's say the price should break this level, break below this level and create a new low. Let's assume that the market should push down from here, breaks below this level and the trend line. We expect the market to pull back to somewhere around here and then fall to somewhere around here. Then from here, we want to see what the market will do. Is that clear? So if I pull this out, right, we'll be expecting the market to come and retest this actual zone. And then we'll be looking for either a buy or something. Now, why do we have this here? We have this here because on the bigger time frame, this is also a trend line, right? This is also a trend line. So this is the overall trend line. If the price breaks below this level, then we can expect it to come to this point. If not, we might expect that this market may just continue pushing to the upside. Is that clear? So thank you very much for listening. This is probably going to be my last video for this year. You could join my Telegram page or my Telegram channel. I would also try to post some videos there or post some chats there and update people from time to time. But for this Christmas period, it's the period where you need to leave your screen and live your life. There's no point trading and making money if you can't spend time with your loved ones. So till next time, maybe 2024, I wish you all a lovely trading week, month, and year ahead. Bye-bye.